Hello guys, it's Irish Spy, and I have my next installment of the movement series and shortcuts, movement and shortcuts, mobility, whatever I called it. I don't even remember. I'm tired. But this is pre-recorded obviously, and I'm basically going through the map and showing you guys a bunch of spots for spies and whether they work or whether they don't work. And if I shake my screen, no, they don't work. Shake my screen up and down, yeah, they work. The reason that I say no for a lot of these spots, and right here specifically, I say yes for that one, but I say no for this one, and the reason is because people can easily accidentally bump you if you're on top of the barrel. Now, you can get into this little nook and cranny down here in between those boxes and the wall, but it's not a good spot to be because you're all trapped, you can't get away quickly. It also kind of looks like you can get on the shelves. You can't get on any of the shelves. If you come out here though, you can get up here. If you crouch jump and do a little air strafe, it's very, very handy. This is probably one of the best cloak and dagger spots on the map. And you might not even have to cloak because people never look up in this game, ever. Famous quote from every TF2 YouTuber ever. You can obviously jump out onto this little balcony and sit here and wait for people. You can shoot into the rooms at snipers. Again, the barrel's not helpful and you can't get on the shelf. Barrel's not helpful because people can bump you when they're on the barrels. You can jump down from here onto the truck to avoid taking fall damage. Now you can get up onto this shack by walking up there, but if a sniper's over there, you can do this little crouch jump up onto here and get up behind him where he won't expect you. You can crouch jump over any spot on the rails. Those rails can all be crouch jumped over very, very easily. Now, I have had somewhat of success with this spot. You can evade people really, really quickly by crouch jumping and air strafing through that, but it's really difficult because of that crossbeam. There's nothing in the hallways. It's always not a good spot to be. Now I point out that you cannot stand on these because of the map called Viaduct. On Viaduct there was a little sneaky trick with these little beams on the walls. I'll do a future video on that map. Again, you can't get on there, you don't want to be on the barrel, but you do want to be on the boxes, because the boxes are a good place to be. You can do that same jump over on blue side. It's just as effective. And there are pumpkins on either side of the spawns, and you can stand on them and stab people as they come out of spawn, and if they turn around you can jump over them and overhead stab them. You can get on from that, or you can jump from the roof to those little divider wood things. I don't know really what to call them. I guess they're just a wooden fence that's like 3 feet long, but whatever. Anyway, you can jump up here, and if you have a cloak and dagger, you can cloak and dagger up here. You cannot stand on that metal sheet metal. You cannot stand on the sheet metal here. However, there is a sheet metal over there that you can see by the wheel, and those are identical on both of the buildings, and you can get onto both of those. Now that trick with this side, it doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. However, there's this weird thing. You can stand on these. You can stand on these little nubs sticking out of the side, like the fake windowsills, but you cannot jump up there, so that's just an advantage that red players have over blue players, I guess, on this map. I'm not going to go over all of the stair stab locations because it would be obscene how long I would be here talking, just saying, hey, you can do a stair stab. Obviously, you can crouch jump over all of these props, and if you do the timing right, you can get over them much, much quicker. Here I'm showing you guys the sheet metal that you can stand on to get out of the way of spam. There's nothing on the point that's good. However, on top of the point, there are a couple of spots that are good. It's a little bit tricky if you're new to this, but if you practice this jump, you can make this jump quite easily. Basically, just aim for the lowest corner, and you can jump up on here and cloak up here, I usually just use it to run across, because you can run across and then just jump off to the other side. It's a super fast way across the map. Jump down onto the wheel to avoid taking fall damage or being seen. And if you were to jump onto the barrel, you could obviously stair stab somebody off the barrel. Now, this is a little interesting spot. So there are planks here that make for like a super obvious place to stair stab people, but you can actually just stair stab people off of the grass. Like, if you're on the grassy area and people are on the dirt, you can stair stab them if you have enough height. There are a lot of like tiny little spots like this. There was one like that on High Tower and I didn't even bother showing it because it's just such a freaking hard jump to make. You cannot stair stab off of this milk can. I've seen a lot of spies do that, apparently. Like, way more than I should have. But the ceiling is too low and you will just bash your head. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment on what map you want to see next. See ya.